My name is Manny. Actually, it's Manuel Mendoza. I was 16 years old back in 1968, a sophomore at Garfield High in East LA. I have two brothers, Julio, who is 2 years older, and Raul, who is a year older. Raul and Julio are like the cool vatos. They belonged to Los Mariachis. It was a car club, low riders and cruising down Whittier Boulevard. Raul just kept cruising down Whittier Boulevard with his radio blasting out, "Let's take a trip down Whittier Boulevard," by Little Willie G. And we Midnighters, they were from Garfield High, just like me. They were the local heroes. They were bigger than the Beatles to us Chicanos. They were the gods of Whittier Boulevard. Julio graduated in late 68 and got drafted. They sent him to Nam. It was a mean year. Yeah, I mean, like those pinche Viet Cong just kicked our asses at Tet. And they killed Martin Luther King, shot him right out there in some pinche motel somewhere. And Bobby Kennedy, shit, they got him on the way to a kitchen at the Ambassador Hotel. When the year turned and it was 1969 and things got really crazy, like everyone was going militant as Nixon was president. He was like the Gestapo, man, Everybody was taking sides, like if you didn't have long hair and a beard, then you were the enemy. Those warmongers who wore the hard hats, and their crew cuts. They drank their beer while we smoked our weed. They wanted a police state, but we wanted freedom, man. The Chicanos weren't flower children, hippies, no. Those were the chavalos. We were like brown berets and viva la raza, yes. Like la lucha, the fight, La huelga, the struggle. Then it happened at Laguna Park. We were all there for the moratorium against the war when the Huda, the pig, started messing with us, and bam, the bricks started flying, and tear gas and a riot began right there at Laguna Park and spread all the way down Whittier Boulevard. Those are crazy times, they say. Now, I had a social studies teacher, Miss Friedman. She was cool, She tried to keep me on the track with my schooling. She tried hard, but the times were like a whirlwind and it was sucking me into it, Now when I look back to those years, back to when it began for me in late 68, I wonder how I survived it. Then I think of Miss Friedman, and I know why I did it. It was her. She brought me through the storm into the light, and I will always remember Miss Friedman. I'll always remember Whittier Boulevard in late 68. Going softballs.
When softballs was back to you, we write it on the walls under our pink glass, our gang enemies and body rings. So if anybody says anything against you, whatever they say goes back to them. Going softballs. C.S. Going softballs.